To Kim, she couldn't get over there to do her sweeping because I was talking her ear off. But do you see what she's doing right there? She's sweeping. Do you see what Pam's doing? She's lifting. Why is this important? Because all of these motions take your core work. This, picking up a child, bending down, getting out of a chair, takes core. And if you don't have that, if it's not strong, you're gonna have troubles doing things like what you're seeing Pam do right there, which is even getting out of bed or getting up out of a chair. That's where our today's special value comes in. Yes, it was designed to help train your core, basically do the things, the contractions in your stomach that would give you a stronger, more toned tummy. But what it's most important for is the functional movement of every single day. You might be, like I am right now, sitting on the couch. Only right now, while I'm sitting on the couch, I'm not doing crunches. I'm not exercising myself. I'm being exercised. My core is getting the workout just by wearing this belt. And if you're on the couch right now or in a chair, and I want you to try and get up, and it's a little bit harder for you, maybe you have to ask your spouse for a little bit of help or something like that, or you really have to use your hands in order to get up, and that's a little bit harder for you, or you're doing this to get up. Whatever that is, you need to be strengthening your core so that you can age through life being able to be an active participant in life. That's just the first thing that this belt does from FITNATION. It's the Versatone Ab Toning. It also has TENS. That is temporary relief of pain. It's little pulses that are going to kill that communication between pain in your brain and wherever that spot is. So you can move us around to your lower back, to your leg, to your thigh, to your shoulder, wherever you want it to be able to take care of that pain as well. It's TENS plus EMS at the lowest price I think that we've had it at $79.98. Plus, it's a brand new design, so it's got bigger pads, it's got more circumference, so that means for a wider waist or a thinner waist, this will work. Here's how it works. There's that extender right there. This is the charger for the unit. The unit's right here. You just plug it in, recharge it, turn it on, and go. We'll talk about that. And here's one of my favorite parts. I'm going to turn this around. The older versions, like 10 years ago, that used to train your abs, you used to have to change these sticky pads every few weeks or so. This, you just spray it with water and they instantly refresh themselves and they work. So there's no having to buy extra pads for these. Plus it all comes in this great little bag, which allows you to take it with you, because you should. If you're in pain a lot, use this at work. Use this when you're traveling. Use it when you have to sit for a long period of time or not. And same thing for training your core. You can train your core all day long if you want. Comes in that great little bag, and then there's also the instruction booklet. The price is phenomenal, but it's only for one day. It's $130 usually, and you get it home today for $79.98, and you get it on Easy Pay. Best Easy Pay you're gonna pay. Just to give it a try. You got a 30-day love it or return it guarantee. What it could get you for those $16, freedom from pain, like it has done me, and I'll tell you my story, and a stronger core, which allows you to get up and down better, to protect yourself from falls better. Now, since midnight, 18,500 of these have been picked up. In Saturday Morning Q alone, more than 10,500, and this is where it started. Matt Titus is here with us. He brought this to us here in Saturday Morning Q first, and I believe it sold out like twice.
Yeah.
You redesigned it a little bit based on feedback. Actually, Kim and I gave some feedback on what we wanted. You did as well, and this is the newest version.
It is. This is wearable workout technology. FDA cleared and proven to do exactly what Kirsten said. First technology, EMS, muscle stimulation to strengthen, tone, and firm your core. Second technology, TENS technology, which stops pain at its source, giving you temporary pain relief in sore muscles. Wherever those sore muscles may be, wherever those pads that Kirsten mentioned can lay flat, that will temporarily relieve pain. Your thigh, your hamstring, your shoulder, your lower back. This is the real deal.
And what
FDA cleared.
What you're seeing on Kim right now is the contraction that's happening from doing the EMS. She's not squeezing her core, it's doing it for her. And we're going to show you, she'll take it off and put it back on, and we'll show you actually how that works. It doesn't hurt. Let me just say that as well. It's not, I'll explain to you what the feeling is in a second, but it does not hurt. It is not shocking you. None of those silly things that you might think. And with that FDA cleared, it is also, for most of you, and you got to check with your provider, HSA, FSA eligible for reimbursement. So if you've got HSA, FSA dollars left this right now before the end of the year, you got to use those. This you can use, you get reimbursed from that company.
This is not a magic pill. This is not the silver bullet of fitness everyone's been searching for since the beginning of time. This is technology. Look at Kim's core. The Versatone is doing the working out for her. I don't want to hear the skepticism. I don't want to see the raised eyebrows. This is FDA cleared. We could never say that. This is actually doing the crunches for her, and it is strengthening and toning her core so she will be able to do the things that she's done all her life into her golden years. She will be able to sweep without a problem, reach up to the counter, pick up her child, whatever she needs to do. Her core is involved, guys, and look at it work on her abdominal area.
And by the way, your core, and I'll come to Kim because we're there, you can see her abdominal muscles right there, obviously. It wraps all the way around to the back, like all the way to the back. So if you're having those back problems and you're like, oh my goodness, my lower back keeps on going out, things like that, you need to be working all the way around. And honestly, do this at home. Sorry, Pam, I was like standing right in front of you, bottom to face. Do this at home. If you're sitting in a chair, I want you to try and get up right now and feel what happens as soon as you start to lift yourself up from laying down or from seated, you feel that crunch. That's what it feels like. It's not hurting you. It's just as you do this, you contract your stomach muscles. That's what it's doing. And this is going to help you strengthen, even if you have a layer between the belt and the muscles.
If you guys have tons of belly fluff, guess what? That EMS or electro muscle stimulation will go down to your core, and it will actually strengthen and tone your muscles. You don't have to be thin. You don't have to be fit. It's even if you've never worked out, this technology will get to your core. Look at the animation. That is an example of muscle stimulation. That light impulse goes into your core, and that will happen. Your body will just do that. You don't have to think about it. That is crunches on autopilot. Man, woman, anybody. This is for everyone, and it doesn't hurt. There's the TENS, the second technology that stops pain at its source. You can use it on your lower back, the back of your hamstring, your thigh. It is FDA cleared and proven to temporarily relieve sore muscle pain.
Okay, what you're getting here is the belt that you see over here, and then we're going to show you how to put it on. You get the belt, you get the extender, you get an empty bottle, you put water in it, you spray the pads, that's how you activate it every single time. No cost of ownership there. That's how you recharge your unit, and then this one right there is the bag that you take it with you. You'll use it every day if you want to work your core. If you're that person right now, and by the way, the price at $130 is great and worth it, because to get usually TENS, to be able to get pain relief is $150, $200 just for TENS, and you buy it at doctor's offices a lot and things like that. And then to be able to do this type of ab work, in the previous version we've had it here at QVC, we were never under $149. So you're talking about $300, $400 for these two units separately. You're getting it home for $79.98, 5 easy payments, but the price goes away at the end of the day. And it absolutely works.
Yeah, and let's show you guys exactly how it works. Okay, do you see the charger? That is a compact motor right here. It is wireless. You just snap it on to the center of the Versatone belt. Here it is. Kim has charged it. We even give you that cable, charging cable. She's going to put it on. She snapped on the motor. She's going to wet the pads. Those are the silicone pads that are permanent. They're there to stay. She wets them. She puts on the belt.
On skin.
On skin. Those pads lay against your skin. She turns it on. She picks her program. There are 4 different muscle stimulation programs, strengthening. They're strengthening, toning, firming, and a combination. Then she picks her level of intensity. There's one's very, very light, goes up to 19, okay? This does not hurt. You choose your intensity level based on how much you want your stomach to contract, how deeply you want it to contract. And that, look at that. She is not doing that. The belt is doing the working out for her.
And again, it's not shocking her. It's not uncomfortable. There's so many of you, it might be you right at home right now, asking all the questions out loud, going like, oh, that hurts. Oh, I can't do that. I don't look like Kim. Oh, you know, all of the excuses. And I think that that's a little bit of fear. I think you're afraid of what your life could actually be like if you actually make a really positive impact and you actually see a change. Like you've been let down so many times that you're afraid to believe that something like this could actually make a difference. And I'm telling you, if you use it 5 days a week for a few minutes, it will make a difference. I also ask you to actually exercise, like go for a walk 5 days a week as well. And if you can't do that, then this is specifically where you should start, because at least you're getting some exercise, you're getting that core work, that muscle stimulation, and you'll start to see the results. You'll feel sore the next day in a good way. And if you're that person who's dealing with pain, and you're afraid that, could I actually be without pain for a while? Look up what TENS does. It is proven to work. Give this a try on wherever you're feeling that pain.
Yeah, and we had a woman call in last night.
Which we'd love for you to call back.
Yeah,
today.
who has MS. And she is unable to move fluidly. She couldn't even put the belt on because she couldn't reach back. And what she does is she lays the belt on her stomach to strengthen her core. She puts her hands over the area and lays the pads flat on her belly. And guess what?
It works.
She has noticed incredible amounts of strength. She's increased her levels of strength. Even her doctor has noticed and commented. So it can work for anybody.
Let's talk about the TENS. So the TENS is what it's basically doing, without getting geeky science, is it is stopping that signal from your brain where the pain is coming, because it's working kind of like on the nerve area. And you can put it, Pam's got it on her quad, right, or her leg right there. I used to put this on my ovaries because I had cysts on my ovaries that were causing pain, so I would lay it against my lower part of my belly and use it. So wherever you're having pain.
Wherever those pads, silicone pads will lay flat on your skin where the pain is, you can use this. And look at this is more of a ticking vibratory kind of stimulus that is causing her thigh to contract. And that is a different type of contraction. It's the TENS, which is blocking the nerve. It's stopping pain at its source, temporarily relieving that thigh pain. It's science, guys. It is FDA cleared and proven to do exactly what we are telling you to do. 2 different technologies in one device.
This price does go away at the end of the day. I'm putting on my lower back because I'm starting to feel, you get halfway through your day and you're like, oh, lower back starts to hurt just a little bit, right?
Yes, and you can reach back, and we've raised on the control. You can feel the plus and the minus, and you easily are able to pick your program and choose your intensity from when it's on your back.
And so and it's like the last couple, I'm trying to fit so you guys can see it. It's the last couple of programs.
And it's
you
TENS.
see the STM right there, and then you want to go to your TENS.
TN, yeah, and there are 2 programs. One is deep muscle, and the other is pressure point.
Ooh, so good. Ooh,
Doesn't
it's
that
like
feel
a little
good?
massage. It does. It feels so good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Lower back, Core 360
So
health.
good.
Core 360 health, keeping your abs, tummy strong, firm, and keeping your lower back healthy. This belt will do both.
And nobody has to know. So you can walk around your day. You could do this while you're cooking dinner. You could do this while you're sitting at your desk taking meetings. You can do this just about anywhere. It is sneaky fitness, because a lot of you out there are saying, I do not want to exercise. I am allergic to exercise. Great. Let the belt exercise you. You put this on and you start to see those results. That's the thing. You'll see results. You'll feel results. And you've got 30 days to love it or return it. But you've got to make your decision right now. QVC.com is the best place to go because this price does go away. This value is really, really great. It's $130 usually, and you're getting it home for $79.98 right now, and 5 easy payments of just $16. You get the belt, you get the extender, you get the charger for the unit, you get a little bottle that you spray with water, and that's how you refresh it, and then you also get the bag as well. We'd love to hear from you because upwards of 30,000 of these belts have been picked up before we got to the today's special value, before we got to the new and improved design. So people do love it, and let's hear what they love about it. Jack's gonna tell us.
The power in that belt just made you feel like something was happening all the time. Just like kind of when you go to the gym and you're lifting weights, you could feel something was happening and changing. It was very intense, messed up a little bit, started a little too high the first time. Had to crank it down, but absolutely liked it. Plus the flexibility of, I can put it on and go sit at my desk and do work, or I can go for a walk. It's very flexible. Put it on and turn it on. It's doing something. It's not some fish oil or, I put this on. It's literally making you feel like you're exercising.
Fish oil is actually quite good for you.
It's snake oil. He
You
meant to say
snake oil.
it's snake oil.
No, and the reason that you know that it's working is because, like I said, when you're doing the EMS technology, you'll feel kind of sore in your core the next day in a really, really, really good way. And when you're doing the TENS, you won't feel pain.
No.
So you know it's working. Do you see what the girls are doing? Lifting things, sweeping, being independent. I think that's what so many of you want, is to be independent. And you have to have core strength in order to do that, because you're going to see Pam even getting out of bed,